This little mobility drill is one of the most effective things I've found for mobilising the hips. So I've always had a problem with poor mobility in the hips and a lot of stiffness. Even when I was doing a lot of active sports, I was very stiff around here. As I've got older, it's slowly got worse. But this is one of the most effective exercises that I've found. It's not one of my own. I've stolen it from Tom Morrison, the mobility coach you might see on Instagram and Facebook from, I believe he's from Ireland. So what we're going to do with this, fasten a band to somewhere nice and secure. So I'm fastening it to these gym bars. And then what we're going to do is sit back into a nice deep squat. So go down as deep as you can and then use the band to do some face pulls. With this, make sure your knees are turned out, your toes are turned out, because if you let your knees collapse in, you don't get that stretch on your hips. So what we do 5 to 10 face pulls directly to the face, and then we come to the side and we'll do 10 to the side, so that's 5 each side. And then I like to just do a few curls at the end as well, just curling the band and bring it in. If you find that you can't get down into that position because you're not flexible enough, we can go into a half kneeling position. So a half kneeling squat, kneel back onto one leg. This position will actually help stretch out the ankles as well and the feet, so it's quite good if you've got poor ankle mobility. You can sit up higher if it's uncomfortable. If you can get down low, that's good. And then turn the other foot out, so you're in a half kneeling position, half squat on one side, half kneeling on the other, and then turn your leg out exactly the same, and then just pull it out, push that knee out, so you're stretching the hip on the opposite side to the leg that's down. And again, go through your movements, 5 to 10 face pulls, and then 5 to 10 face pulls on the side. Once you've done those reps on the side, you can change direction as well. You can pull down lower, you can pull up higher, so you can do a little bit of variety on it, and then finish off with some bicep curls. If you're doing this on one side, make sure you always swap, so you're onto the opposite side as well. See, you'll find one side more comfortable than the other. Everybody tends to have one hip or side that's more flexible or tighter than the other side. To be fair, it doesn't really matter what order you do the band pulls. It doesn't really matter what you do. It's more about getting the stretch on the hips while you're working out. So it's a nice simple exercise that you can throw in at the end or the beginning of your leg workouts. Help mobilise your hips, open up the hip joints, also build up some strength and stability down there as well. So add it into the beginning or the end of a workout. It doesn't matter where you add this one particularly. Great for helping warm up the joints. It's great for loosening them off at the end. So if you like what you see, you can like and subscribe, and check out our channel for more videos for hints and tips.